What do you love about swimming?
I love that I have to be connected to my breath when I'm swimming. A lot of times I forget about being connected to my breath when I'm just doing my day-to-day stuff, but it like forces you to care about it. Otherwise you'll drown. And I like being able to see underwater. And I like that it's helping me kind of overcome. I'm really terrified of the ocean and like deep water and like sharks and stuff. And so being in the water more is making me feel more comfortable in the water. So. What is something you feel like you're always working on?
I don't know. I guess I feel like I'm always working on how I define myself. I guess it comes down to somewhat identity in a way. Kind of always I feel like I'm always in the process of learning more about myself in that way of like who I am, what am I doing, how do I see myself, what do I learn about others that see me, like how does other people's perceptions of me inform how I see myself. And I feel like I'm constantly shifting in those ways, and I don't necessarily know that I ever have felt like that I'm for sure this kind of a person.
Yeah.
So I feel like that's something that's always going on in my mind. Where do you feel most at home?
I feel like I could have a few different answers for this. Definitely nature. I feel really at home when I'm like by myself in nature. Just like really grounded, but I think it also has something to do with like being on my own, exploring and seeing new things with myself, and like just the kind of the excitement and the exploration of like, oh, I've never seen this before. Oh, look at this thing, and having it be for the first time. I don't know. There's something like homey about that to me. But I think also kind of being on the move in a sense makes me feel at home when I'm biking and like going somewhere, when I'm hiking and going somewhere, and I'm in one place in a sense, but I'm also moving within that place. But then I also feel at home like in a car, like just like being in, like I like sitting whenever I drive home and get home, I'll just like sit in the front seat for like 15 minutes. Like that's what I've been doing that for years. How would you describe your community right now?
I guess I would describe my community as supportive, probably first and foremost. At the same time, individual. I feel like the community that I'm in right now is a lot of different artists creating and working on their own stuff, that kind of incubating, nurturing their own ideas. But there's, this kind of supportive net that we've all kind of created for each other, which I really enjoy. But the community also feels, I don't know if transient is the word, but like feels like there's and I feel like that's maybe a common theme of the communities that I feel like I have always been in, is that there's this constant flow of in and out, people going, people coming, people staying longer, staying shorter periods of time. Some come in, some leave, maybe they come back and leave again. So there's this kind of constant flow of people as well, which I also enjoy, because there's something amazing about the diversity that kind of brings into it. Yeah.